Today I'm checking out these solar motion sensor lights. These were sent to me at no cost so I could do the review. Let's take these things out of the box, see everything they come with, go hang them up and see how well they work. So out of the box, this is what you're going to get. I turned one of these one way and one to the other so you can see this has like a motion sensor here. It's got a nice big LED here, and then it's got LEDs here on the sides too. So you can move those around too. As you can see here, you can make them flip like that. But you can also move them around if you want to spot different places, like if it's in your backyard, you want to, shine at a different angle, however you want to set that up to flood it. And then there's also this nice solar panel here, as you can see. And the mounting bracket is right here on the back. So you take this off, you mount this to wherever you're going to mount it, you pop it back on. And then back here, you have two little screws. It looks like there's the battery back here, and then you have a on and off switch here. Since there's already some power in that battery, turn it off. Super bright. So this does seem to have a much nicer panel than I'm used to seeing on these kind of lights. So I'm hoping that means it's an upgraded type panel that collects maybe more energy, keeps that battery topped off really well. It also does come with these pieces of hardware here so you can screw this in, wherever you want to screw it in at. Two remotes. So you can set 3 different settings like I was pushing on the back of there, and then you got your on and off. Looks like you've got motion and it comes on full blast. Then you've got it's low, it detects motion and it gets, brighter. And then you've got just basic on, I guess. So that's what it looks like there. And then the manual here is just going to tell you, what's best to hang these, how to hang them, what direction to hang them. So yeah, very neat lights. I'm going to go figure out where I want to put these, get these things hung up, and we'll test them out. All right, so I've got these now mounted up here on my fence. I have one here and one quite a bit further down there. And yes, I've had fence lights before and I've never been real happy with them because, they just don't put out much light. So that's why I wanted lights like these more flood type of lights. This mostly will be for me walking around in the backyard, so I have light when I need it. So let's come back out here when it's dark and check these things out. All right, so it may look pretty dark out here right now. That's because I have the light turned off, and very, very bright. And as you can see, they light up a very good part of the backyard. The camera's actually compensating pretty well for how much light is being pushed out. I can't even look directly at the light. But again, it does a really good job of pushing that light out there. So here's the remote. And it's got these different settings. It's got 1, 2, and 3. So the top one there is, motion only. Then there's this one where it's a low light. And then when there's motion, it becomes a brighter light. And then there's this one down here that's light on all the time. But the light on all the time is not 100%. It's more like the lower version of button 2, which is what I have it on right now. And it's still really bright. I'm walking back. It's not as bright as if I put it full blast. So let me show you that. So of course, all the way up, it's very bright, but then that's turning on the motion sensing. So if I put it down to 3 to have it constant, it's a good amount of light still, but it's more of like, an ambient light in your backyard. So we installed the other one on this side, and I'm going to go with a number 3, which is the constant light at a lower amount. Still very bright. And the lights, of course, are directional on the sides, so you can have, one really bright light going out, and then the other ones can face on the side. So as you can see here, it's not really bright, but then when I turn it, you can light, down the side of the yard here. So that's nice. I like the directional portion of that. And again, if you went, full blast, it would be very bright. But then it turns off. And do some motion, and it turns back on again. That was not me putting the remote on. That was me just walking. So great security lights. If somebody is coming through your yard, they're going to come on real bright, real fast, and go off again though once they stop detecting motion. Or you can have them dusted on and they can come on like this and be a constant light to light up the area. Works good either way. All right, well, I hope this information was helpful. Thank you very much for watching. Y'all take care.